Hello, greetings. Wait, I don't need to talk because I have the
talk.
same microphone. Ignore me.
You do have the same microphone, dear.
Hello. Greetings, salutations.
Rochelle? I think Rachel died.
Rip, Rachel. We'll miss ya.
Rip Rachel.
Yeah.
Hello, bitches, hoes, and non-binary bros. Welcome to Wizard Stream. The stream of Wizard. Let me make it so they can see the game.
Yeah.
They might be just a little bit useful, you know?
Yeah. Leaf is a little low energy today.
Oh, I'm very low energy today.
So this might be a short stream, but...
Well, it might be the same length. I just probably won't be talking as much.
That's okay. I can be chattery and annoying.
You can be the chattery one today.
Yay! Finally, the stream is mine. Get out of the way, Wendy.
At long last, huh?
At long last.
Oh, Rachel's mic is not working. That is rough. Have you tried checking your Discord settings?
I mean, her microphone was working before.
Yeah, that's true. We did hear her before.
So it can't be the settings. It must be something else. Or maybe she changed something in her settings in the last 2 minutes, but I don't know, man.
Such is life.
Such is life.
So I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to fight Fuego Spirits.
That is what... it's not Fuego Spirits. It is Spirit Singular. It is a boss fight. There is a sigil.
Ah.
Oh, mine is to talk to Ponce de Gibon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You have
first.
to go back and forth a little bit.
You talk to Ponce de Gibon. He's like, yes. I'm definitely not up to anything nefarious.
Rachel has changed things. She tried to switch off of her earbuds.
Oh. Well, how could you, Rachel? Clearly your computer is turned on you.
Oh, she said that she has issues where her laptop is muted unless she has earbuds in.
Yeah, that's
Weird.
We can use the shitty earbud mics. I don't care. Oh, I found you. Hi.
Hi. Greetings, Quinn.
Greetings.
All right.
Oh, try
now
relieving and
have
rejoining the
pressed
call, Rachel.
The Fuego Spirit.
Cool. You can port to us if you want.
Like,
Oh,
you're
so
here.
weird.
She's alive.
Welcome back.
We've missed you. It was a harrowing 2 minutes.
No, I could hear you the entire time.
We missed you though.
I just
yeah.
you couldn't hear. So
But we didn't have
I
we
don't know
couldn't
what the
hear
hell
you.
is happening.
It was very sad.
Our very good friend Rachel.
Yeah.
I hate technology so much.
That's
Can't
fair.
live without it, but I hate it so much.
Okay, Rachel, you will understand why this is so exciting. One of Leaf's relatives has is well, first of all, they're playing a campaign. They're a GM in a campaign with 12 players, which they're playing in 3 groups of 4. Tabletop RPG.
Okay.
And it's a Silmarillion based campaign where they've traveled back in time to fix the first age, and they're about
Oh no.
they are about to do the Nirnath and Iraniad. And they were like, "Hey, I need to talk through this because it's super fucking complicated."
And I was like, Emma would love that.
Okay, which one is that?
The battle
Because there
of
are several important battles.
this is the last. This is where Fingon dies.
Spoilers for the Silmarillion.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
spoilers for the Silmarillion. If you're concerned about that,
Lots of people die.
everyone dies.
Most characters, if you get attached to them, even for just a second, they will die. That's just how it works.
Generally, very horribly. Fingon more horribly than
Yeah.
most.
Vibe.
Which is really saying something in that book.
True. Are you into game, Rachel?
Yes.
I
will be there in just a second.
Cool, just checking.
Yeah, I once heard somebody describe Maeglin's death as elf go boing boing splat.
Who is this? Volio Via committing murder?
It's kinda.
For context, Volio Via is a fucking insane clown from a Pathfinder campaign that we listened to.
Boing boing. Fine, I'm normal.
I mean, boing is not the the right word, but like, yes. But also first.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
that's a really bad explanation, but I was like,
That's about right.
that's about right, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it seems like it's going to be super interesting. They've apparently saved Finrod, and so he's going to be in the battle, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. I think it's super interesting. And I have, yeah, that's about it. But I think I'm like,
Yeah,
anyway,
keep me updated.
I will. I've been. Well, and I think it's super interesting. Like, they're playing it in like,
That's not a you will. That's a you have no choice but to be updated.
yeah, exactly. That's it. You're gonna be updated, so I hope you're okay with that.
Fuego Spirit does not have any cheats.
Hey, it does have a freak though, which we hate.
Yeah.
Ah.
But that's not a cheat.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's just-
if it's not the 100 round that the dragon does. Is that Ifrit? There's the Pendragon gave like a 100 round damage over time spell or something like that.
Oh,
No, that was a cheat, I think.
that was.
Something stupid.
I forget what spell that
Well,
was.
it was a cheat, yeah, but it was a cheat version of a spell.
I think-
Right.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter, but I can't remember what spell that was.
I'm gonna put on a different mount. Emma, what mount should I use?
Oh, I like the squid.
Squeed. It's squeed time.
It's squid time.
We back to looking up the squeed hole.
Don't say it
I
like
mean-
that. First of all, that's its mouth,
That
not
is its
anything
mouth.
else.
That is its mouth, yes.
So don't call
I
it
mean, I
the
think it's
squid
mouth.
hole.
Oh, mouths are holes.
Actually, no, I think
That makes it sound sexual though.
That's true.
Squids are I mean, okay.
I mean,
There are fucked up people who think squids are sexual. But
Okay,
Okay,
we don't
I-
kink shame in Pride.
you're right.
or in general.
I don't kink shame.
Kink at Pride.
All right. I'm sorry to tentacle enjoyers. I don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't get it.
Vibe. I mean, neither of us are gonna get most things because we're both asexual.
Okay, yeah, that's true. There's lots of things about sex that I do not understand. But, you know, the tentacle thing more so than most, okay?
Excuse me. I like this person just spinning around on their panda.
Yee. I like the panda mount,
It's a
actually.
cool mount.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
There's a chest. I'm
I
gonna
like
get
I like the
chest.
lantern that it has.
Yee.
Yeah.
Ooh. I got 123 gold and a treasure card.
Good that you're not, you know, passing up the opportunity for 123 gold.
Yep. Oh yeah, Rachel, how is your pet selective breeding going?
badly.
Ooh. Get on the thing.
Get in, losers. We're going to fight the Fuego Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look cold and wet. Come, warm up in my
Oh man, myth guys. Dad,
I
you're up.
Woohoo!
What's that, Rachel?
For context, I'm trying to get a new healing pet. But they keep having random stuff that I don't want.
Right.
And it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Keep having like fire boosting,
Oh.
like fire accuracy, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's telling you to change your twist school to fire.
Spell weaving.
Thank you.
And then what?
Use fire spells with your fire accuracy.
I don't use spells. I use buffs.
That's true. Oh, we've got a larb boy.
We do.
Oh, Emma, you should tell them about my dinner success, since you really liked it.
Well, yes, I did, but you liked it too.
I did like it too, but I'm tired.
Yeah. Leaf successfully made French toast for the first time.
Yeah, I've never had good French toast before.
But they had never eaten French toast that they liked, and they had never made it before. So it was a big success on their part,
Well, my mom always made it with, like, whole wheat bread.
which they did not like.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, good French toast is good. Oh man, mine is 45% weakness. Actually, that's way better than it could be. Remember back when it was a 90% weakness?
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yeah, that
That
sucks.
sucks.
Back in my
Yeah,
day, it was a 90% weakness. Uphill both ways in the snow.
The secret
stealing
I've
my
found to
shtick.
French toast, besides just using white bread, because I mean it's gonna be pretty the few extra nutrients you get from white bread does not matter when you're making French toast.
No.
I don't think it matters.
No.
But the trick that I've found is you add a little bit of vanilla
Oh, yeah.
to the egg and milk mixture.
That's what we did.
We added vanilla and cinnamon.
It was very good.
That's what the online recipe said to do.
Yee. You mix with vanilla and cinnamon.
Cinnamon. It might taste good with nutmeg, too.
It might. Anyway,
The poison spice.
in what might, it's not actually poison. I mean, it is poisonous, but anything is poisonous in a high enough dose.
But, like, nutmeg is, like, a pretty low dosage that's poisonous. It's, like, 2 tablespoons, I think.
Yeah. I did French toast
Yep, 2 to
for
3
my
tablespoons.
birthday
Yeah, but still.
dinner,
I mean, yeah.
breakfast, brunch.
Vibe.
It's just easy. It's nice and it's easy to do in large doses.
True.
Like, it's a lot less stressful than making pancakes.
Yeah, that's a vibe. No, in case you were curious, I just googled how much nutmeg do you need to eat to die, and it was indeed 2 to 3 tablespoons.
According to the AI generated
No,
thing.
that was according to the National Institute of Health.
Oh, never mind. I was like, wait. The
No,
thing
no,
at the top is you've turned off the AI?
No, it just didn't show up.
Oh. I was like, alright. Fair enough.
I might have it turned
Yeah,
off.
the
on here.
most I use, I don't know if I have it turned off, or if I don't know if I know how to turn it off is the thing.
I don't
Sometimes
know.
it's just funny to see what it shows up with.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can turn it off, but sometimes it is funny. Because it's so bad. Like,
Yeah, it's
Excuse
less
me.
funny when you realize that other people take it as gospel.
Yeah.
yeah, that is frustrating.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
The one that drives me up the wall is I feel like we had this conversation on stream before.
I don't know. Maybe.
Entirely possible we did.
Nice.
Ooh. Apologies to our return
Ooh.
viewers. We're about to have the same conversation for a second time. Go ahead, Rachel.
Breeze. I hope you get dusty.
What was I talking about? I was talking about
AI and
Oh,
something's really
the
annoying.
way that it's designed and presented makes it easy for people to confuse it for a search engine.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
For people who don't know better or who aren't familiar with how this shit works.
Yeah. Well, and like the information hallucinations that it does are so
Mm-hmm.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, lightning.
It's your turn, Emma.
yes, I'm in. Woo! Alright. But yeah, like, my favorite one was, I had a professor, my senior year of college, and I don't think he's the only one who does this, but I really enjoyed it. Where he typed in his own name into GTP. And it was like, yes. Well, first of all, it was a conspiracy theories class. It was about historical conspiracy theories and like talking about like how they occur and what their kind of core, like why they occur, you know, how they're structured, what their function is, why they're so harmful, etc. It was a really interesting class. But he plugged it into ChatGPT And it was like, yes, the inventor of the something method. And he was like, that is not a thing that I did. There is no method. It made that up. And then it had a couple of articles that he wrote. And he's like, that's a real article. That's a real article. I didn't write that. That's not a thing. So it's like, it's not just like incorrect. It's like
Making things up.
well, it pretty consistently makes things up. Like you don't even need to like check if it's wrong, right? Every time it does something, it will make something up, pretty much without fault.
There's actually a setting in the AIs where you can turn that up and down depending on how creative you want it to be.
Ah,
I think it's called the temperature or
And
something.
I'm sure that's the kind of thing that nobody knows about.
right. Why aren't you there? We are.
The one that I have loved is it's apparently becoming a trend for at least college professors to have students practice editing and peer review by giving them ChatGPT papers. And the end result is having students hate ChatGPT.
Nice.
And I really, really appreciate that.
That's
That's the one time where I'm like, yeah, that's a great way to use it, to be like, okay, so rather than giving you
Real
papers that I have written or papers that have submitted in the past and I have permission to use, it's like, if you want to use ChatGPT, have a taste at what I have to go through when I look at those ChatGPT papers.
Yeah, I also read one where so the professor had each student put their own thesis into the thing, and then read the paper for mistakes, and every single one found something that like literally the computer had made up.
Mm-hmm.
And like other things like that, and they're like, actually, it was way more successful than I thought it would be because it terrified them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, screw AI. I mean, not all of its applications are bad. Some of its applications for like medicine, it's great.
Well, I think part of the problem is that we have this big banner of things labeled AI, and it's like 15 different computer programming systems.
Yep.
Like they're all I don't even know if they're based on the same thing. I'm not enough of a
Computer
nerd to understand that much, but like they don't do the same thing. So like they can't be that similar.
I think part of the problem is that a lot of the stuff that AI is good at is the kind of thing where people are like, we've seen I've heard that it's really good at recognizing cancer cells actually.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, we're pretty sure that this is a useful thing that AI can be developed for. We just need to make double check that that's true.
Right.
So all the things that are like legit,
recognition, right?
solid, and peer reviewed are the ones where like we're just gonna double check and get back to you, and then everyone else is like, look, AI can make movies. With heavy air quotes.
And that's the thing, like, it really
do-
depends on what you're using it for in your sample size, because, like, identifying cancer cells is a very niche thing.
Right. Well,
Writing a paper about any book is a very broad thing.
Well, yeah. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, also, just in general. All right, I am now going to kill.
Nice.
Yeah. And the other thing is that the people who are trying to make money are loudly trumpeting how awesome they are when they have a barely functional product, if that.
Oh, speaking of barely functional products, we got to see a rusting Cybertruck today.
We did. It was like visibly discolored.
And it was parked at the Cadillac dealership.
Yeah. It's possible that the owner has had it for like 3 months and is like, oh my god, I'm done with this fucking thing.
They really look like dumpsters.
They do. They're terrible.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the unfortunate displeasure
nice.
of seeing several because I
there were
live next to several tech companies. So.
there were like 2 or 3 in our area.
Yeah. I mean, like, I actually Googled statistics by population how many we should have in the Minneapolis area.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's kind of doxing us, but whatever.
It's a huge area.
It's a huge area. Come find us if you can.
I think we've established in the past that you guys are in the Twin Cities.
I think we have. I don't think that's a huge
You
surprise.
guys are in the Twin Cities and I'm in Seattle.
Yeah.
Doesn't help
But that's
Charles lives on the moon.
That's true. Charles does live on the moon.
Yes, I do.
He actually lives in Rachel's old dormer on the moon.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
From when we went to moon school.
From when we went to moon school.
I'm sorry, but why was this not just a series of layers?
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess, like, I appreciate the ability to have a
I'll
pause in the
reach
middle.
into your lungs and freeze your
Yeah, this kind of feels like it could have been one dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, continue. What is the number of Cybertrucks that should be in your area?
It's been a minute since I did the math, but basically I looked at the population of the Twin Cities, and I was like, okay. So based on the number of Cybertrucks and the percentage of the total population of the United States, that is, how many should there be? And it's like a couple hundred.
Mm-hmm.
Like, reasonably, you should expect to see, like, a decent number.
Yeah, and I've seen like 2 or 3.
Right, so, like, based on the total population, and how many Cybertrucks we should see, it's actually lower than lower than one might reasonably expect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which maybe makes sense.
You have to...
Yeah.
You have to think about, first of all, like, where the really affluent people live.
Right.
And where the really dumb affluent people live.
That's true.
True.
And then I think there are some morons who own multiple Cybertrucks.
Which is wild.
And
I
then
know.
you also have to account, you also have to account for the number of Cybertrucks that have been made versus the ones that are. Because I've heard far too many stories about people's, like, the trucks breaking the day they arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles is hitting this fight, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm blading
That's the
myself
plan.
slowly, but I don't think I'm gonna need it.
Vibe.
Yeah,
We need to remember to water plants after stream.
we do, yeah.
So we think the mystery plant we got is a tulip.
It does look like a tulip. It's growing like gangbusters. It's gotta be like 3 times its original height now.
Yeah. If not 4.
Yeah. And it's got a bud. It's gonna bloom soon. And my orchid has has some buds on it. We're gonna get a bloom on that too.
The plants are thriving.
The plants are thriving.
Just to go back to the Cybertruck really quickly, I actually saw one in person the other day as I was, like, walking down the street.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to kind of see them in passing. I've seen them when I'm, like, taking the bus before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another thing to see them as a pedestrian, because the first thing that I felt when I saw that thing was fear.
Yeah,
Because they're all
valid.
these short, it's like this giant hunk of metal. Like, even if I hadn't heard all the stories about them,
Yeah.
if I saw that thing, I would be terrified. It's so many sharp angles.
Mhm.
It just looks like it's out on the road to kill you.
Yeah.
I remember I've seen one of them parked regularly at a school, which implies that either faculty or a parent owns one of these. And I'm like, how is that not legally child endangerment?
I mean, I feel like that thing shouldn't even be street legal. Like,
No.
it's
Yeah.
a risk to your physical
Like-
safety to get into one of them.
I mean, the fact
Yes.
that, like,
It's a risk to the people around you. But the other thing is, so many of the quote-unquote safety precautions require you to be like a pretty tech-savvy adult.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, because they were like, oh, we don't want, like, buttons and things like that. We want it all on one iPad. So it's just like,
Well,
if a kid gets stuck in one of those things,
well, and there's
they're
no
dead. They're just fully dead.
yeah, like there's no easy release mechanism for any of the doors or anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, and my initial thought was like how I'm sure you guys heard the story about the one blowing up outside of Trump Tower. My initial reaction when I heard that it blew was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. They do that.
well, yeah, that's the thing. Like the police literally
Yeah,
weren't sure at
everyone
first.
was like, oh, that sounds about right, and was more surprised to hear that it was actively fireworks in the car
Yeah.
and not actually the car itself.
Like that really says something about the quality of your product. If people are like, I mean, it's or if like the police investigating it are like, it's either a terrorist attack or it just spontaneously combusted on its own. Tough to say at this point.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the reputation you want
No.
as a car company, I don't think.
No.
I mean, I did watch the video, and I did think there must have been fireworks inside the car.
when I saw the video, definitely. But I heard initially about it on the news.
Yeah, and like from like just it exploded. Like, yeah, they do that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a Tesla. Like, sure, whatever. Sorry. Thing, people. I had a thought.
You had a thought.
I had a thought. I have those sometimes, you know.
Yes. Emma and I have been watching a shit ton of Eureka.
Yeah. I have gotten them addicted to a like early 2010, like late 2000s, early 2010s sci-fi show ? I feel like it's sci-fi.
It's sci-fi. It's like a sci-fi mystery.
Yeah, it's like sci-fi mystery series.
It's sci-fi propaganda.
Yeah. Look. On one hand, a cab, but on the other hand, I like some good propaganda. What can I say? Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Real life
part of it-
police officers.
Well, part of it is that part of that is that it's all fantasy because there's actually good cops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I it's a cab except for Jack Carter.
Yeah. But I have called like 7 or 8 things before they've happened.
Yeah, it's insane. Like every time we have this, like they're like, oh, this is gonna happen, isn't it? And I'm like,
maybe.
Who can say? And then I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, not again.
Yeah, that was me watching One Piece. Well, less so with One Piece. One Piece is a little different. But also with Apothecary Diaries. Like,
Where are you guys now?
I'm trying to use the magic raft.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to use the magic raft, and every time we go to the magic raft, they're like doing other things.
And I am.
after
there's Gil.
Okay. I'm almost there. I'm trying here. Give me a second.
Whoa. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. And we've been doing our best to ignore the quote-unquote science.
Yeah, Leaf like occasionally twitches and it's like, that's not how it works. I'm like, I know. You just gotta ignore it and move on. Especially the chemistry-heavy episodes. They're like, what do you mean?
What do you mean you can make the brain produce things by shoving lights in your face?
And you're not even a biologist.
I'm not even a biologist. I did take biochem, though. I think we're all here for the fight.
You can imagine the outraged squeaking noises I made.
I think we're all here.
Oh, wait, wait a second. I need to ban someone.
Alright, I'm gonna hop in, and I'll let you ban someone, and then we'll wait for you.
Yeah, we're good. There was just a person trying to sell me viewers, and we don't do that here.
It seems really stupid to try and... I mean, I guess if you're trying to, like, make it big, but, like...
Nah, I'm here to chill out with my friends. It feels really weird to call your dad a friend, but he is a friend. And play Wizard 101.
I mean, I don't know.
You're cool, Charles, but you're gonna be my future father-in-law.
That's true.
Embrace the weirdness.
Could be intergenerational.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I mean, hopefully, like your spouse is also your friend.
I mean, yes, but we're
So
more
why
than
would
friends.
a father-in-law be that much different?
yeah, but, like,
Like,
I say as I kiss her.
you know what I mean.
yeah.
Sorry, I've been just taking a
You
big
don't
old bath.
stop being
couch.
friends just because you piss on occasion.
That's true.
This is true.
That's a weird way of putting it, but yeah.
Yes. I mean, I described hamburger buns earlier as, do you want sliced and naked
That's true.
or clothed?
Naked or clothed. This was sesame seeds versus no sesame seeds, in case you were wondering. The answer
Not
was
like-
I wanted clothed. I
Clear
wanted
skin
sesame
or
seeds.
pimpled?
No, clothed.
Clothed.
That clear skin or pimpled is
don't
much
like that.
worse.
Yeah, that.
Ooh,
I mean,
It's better than naked or clothed.
No, I don't think
Like,
so.
it's not good, I'll give you that.
none of these options are good.
Yeah.
So then we should have just said sesame or plain.
That would have been the reasonable thing to do.
True, but I was feeling like shit when we were at the grocery store.
Yeah, but that was the choice they made, and I can respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I also occasionally say weird things. For instance, I was talking about various battles in the Silmarillion earlier,
And trying to remember the Elvish name.
and I was trying to remember. I kept like saying like long strings of nonsense, and Leaf was like, "That is not a language." And I'm like, "It's Elvish." And they're like, "That's not a language." I'm like, "It's a language."
It is actually a language because Tolkien is just that extra.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah, Tolkien was like that.
Yeah.
Capital
Speaking
T,
of-
capital L.
Speaking of Elvish, Emma, you sent me a link to like is this an Elven name or a drug
Oh yeah.
quiz, and I only saw it like last week.
Right.
I finally took the quiz, and I think I scored like 18 or 20 out of 24 or something like that.
I got 23
Like
out of.
I didn't get 100%. I didn't get 100%, but I got shockingly far for knowing no drug or medicine names.
Why?
I scored better than a chemist, according to the comments.
I got 23 out of 24.
Vibe.
And I didn't miss any of the drugs. I missed an elf.
Oh.
Which I was like, because I literally could just be like, well, I recognize that name, so that's an elf. I recognize that, so that's an elf. And I could just click all the other ones as that's a drug. Because,
Yeah.
well, and some of them are easy, right? If it's
That
got
was-
a Z in it, I know that's not going to be elvish because I know that he was basing it off of early Anglo-Saxon names and they never had Z's in them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's been long enough since I've read some of that stuff that I don't remember all the elf names. So that was also my strategy. I just
You weren't as
I gotta run.
excessive.
I'll be back in just like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for you, Charles.
You're not as mentally ill as I am about the elves.
Vibe.
not about the elves. I'm just mentally ill about different things.
I
valid.
would like to be. I didn't say you weren't mentally ill. I just said you were mentally ill about the elves, or as mentally about the elves. You're kind of mentally ill about the elves. No offense.
I think we're all mentally ill about our own things.
Yeah.
You know, as you do.
Yeah. I vividly remember having a discussion with you about how you pronounce Midros's name. And I was like, well, I'm basing it on the Latin pronunciation. And you were like, well, I'm not sure if that's right or not, because Tolkien did speak Latin, but it wasn't necessarily always what he used, because he often anyway. And so I was like, all right. And I pulled out the pronunciation guide in the back of the Silmarillion and found out that I was right, because I was just I needed to know.
Me just doing a cantrip.
But in my defense, I was correct. He did pronounce it like the Latin root. So, fuck on that. I'm normal.
You're very normal, dear.
What are you...
Cantrips.
Fascinating.
I'm bored because we're waiting for Charles.
Why do you know giant fire symbols?
No, it's not fire. It's
Okay, but it's
It was balanced.
a
it's
balanced
balanced.
symbol, but it's made of fire.
it's made of red.
It's made of sparkles.
It's made of red sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
3.
Or no, pick evens or odds.
Even.
You pick an odd number and then you pick the evens.
Yeah.
Alright, so Emma is odds by default.
Okay. I'm afraid.
She rolled the dice.
Alright, it was Emma.
Cool.
Hi. I win based on nothing.
We didn't decide. Didn't decide what the prize was, but you won.
I win nothing.
Vibe. We're truly gaming.
Yeah, I'm currently selling stuff.
Ah, I'm just vibing around. What random shit do I have in my inventory?
Sorry about that.
Oh,
I
you're
went
good.
to grab a box of Kleenex and the dog insisted on coming down with me, so
Oh.
Waffles is now on stream here.
The
Hi,
Wafflecopter is here.
Waffles!
Give Wafflecopter scritches for me.
All right, I'm going to a guard
Yeah,
nest.
that's where
Is that
we
where you
are.
guys
That's
are?
where we are.
We've been chilling. We were discussing elves,
Yes, we were.
and they're selling stuff, and we were showing off our cantrips. Okay, let's go.
It's good.
Wait. I have to finish selling things.
No.
You're so
are
mean
we
to me.
stepping
I
out?
know.
Okay, we're good.
That was a close one, but I think we should all be here.
Yeah, that was not our finest moment.
True.
No.
But we made it, so it's all fine.
I like the birds. I was wondering when we were going to start fighting them.
I would like to point out that we have once again failed to get all 4 of them in the fight because one of them has his headphones in.
You know, we appreciate. He's dancing. He's
Yeah.
vibing. He's not guarding very well.
No, that is a terrible guard.
Also, Emma is drinking the best hot chocolate.
Not very vigilant.
I'm super glad I just impulse bought that one time.
Oh yeah, you were so right. It's so good.
The salted caramel hot chocolate.
Ooh, that does sound good.
It's very good.
It's really good. It's just got a little bit of salty to cut the sweetness. It's so yummy.
Mm-hmm. It's very good. And we're using our new hot kettle.
Yes, we are. You can tell Mom I'm using the present.
It's lovely.
I will.
We have a fancy KitchenAid kettle now.
We do. We have a fancy kettle. I unilaterally picked the KitchenAid color, so
Yeah, red is good.
but Leaf has said it's acceptable. So
I like it.
my mother described picking a KitchenAid color as a lifelong commitment.
No, we just get a different color for every device.
Oh my god.
We're that kind of chaotic in this household.
I refuse. I will start returning things if you're not careful. Don't test me.
I kid.
I know. You wouldn't do that to me.
No, I wouldn't.
Also, it would be upsetting to you too.
It would also be upsetting to me.
You would try it and you'd be like, I can't do this.
Yeah, no.
It's too painful.
Yeah.
I'm returning the mixer.
At some point, we will get a stand mixer.
We will get a stand mixer.
But
and
we do not have enough space. We barely have enough space in the kitchen for our food.
Yeah. We need a bigger apartment.
Yeah, that's why we're looking for one.
Yeah.
We need a bigger kitchen.
Yeah, we don't need a bigger apartment. The apartment is fine.
We need a kitchen.
We need a bigger kitchen.
Yeah. Hi.
You vibrating.
I'm vibrating.
Are you feeling better?
A little bit.
I can always tell when you start feeling better because you start buzzing. Your natural state
Is buzz
is
like
buzz,
bee?
like bee.
Bee.
The NB stands for numerous bees.
I'm not Dr. Bees, though.
But you are.
Should we explain what Dr. Bees is?
I don't know.
It could hurt.
Dr. Bees is the name of a Pathfinder character who is not either of ours, actually. It's
No.
somebody in my Pathfinder group.
For our Fist of the Ruby Phoenix campaign.
On a related note, if you're listening to this somehow for some reason, I'm sorry. Question mark?
But Dr. Bees is a sentient swarm of bees who is a cleric.
I can't remember if he's a sentient or they. I actually don't know Dr. Bees' gender.
Doctor.
Dr. Bees' gender is doctor.
That's a good gender.
I actually don't know if they're. I can't remember if they're one bee that's just
Large.
I can't remember if they're one bee that's normal bee sized, one bee that's large, or a swarm of bees.
I think swarm of bees is the funniest, although I think that one large bee is probably the correct answer.
One large bee is probably the correct answer. One swarm of bees is the funniest answer, and one singular bee is my favorite,
Yes.
based on hilarity.
Yes. Do you know what god they worship?
I have no idea. We've talked about this character, but it's been a while. Like,
Vibe.
aside from the name, I don't remember that much about this character.
Vibe. And that they're a cleric.
And that they're a cleric.
Yeah. Emma and I were discussing, because I was making my characters. I have a couple options for Fist of the Ruby Phoenix. I have a bard, and then I have the ranger, which it seems like I will be playing. And I was like, so what's the comp of the party? And it sounds like they need a tank, so I have my ranger. And I finished my second and the better character model for them today on Hero Forge. And Emma looked at them and was like, blue
It's not my fault. They are literally bright blue.
They are bright blue, yes, because I'm playing a Samsaran, they're blue. They can be from like pale blue to midnight blue and bright blue in some of the official art, so. They're like they reincarnate.
Yes. And they're blue for some reason.
I mean, their blood is clear.
Well, that doesn't make it less strange.
That they're blue, it's a fantasy set, and let them be blue.
I mean, I guess I am playing a giant spider, so I'm in no position.
Where are you?
She's taking the long way around.
I had to sneak past the bugs. Don't judge me.
Yeah, I'm just playing. So we've got a predator and its prey, actually.
What?
The bees and the spider.
I don't think spiders eat bees.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, they might. I guess I don't know.
Do spiders...
Sifters.
They feed on almost anything that comes their way,
Including
honeybees. This is specifically for goldenrod and white-bannered crab spiders.
So yes, they will eat bees. Although my species of spider only eats fruit, so
Yeah. Not you, technically, but other spiders could eat bee.
yeah.
Because what kind of spider are you?
Technically, they're modeled on jumping spiders,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
but Anandi are canonically fruit eating.
Nice.
So regardless of what jumping spiders eat,
You eat fruits.
they eat their fruits and vegetables. Although it actually just says fruit.
Yeah.
So maybe they would be like, no, I don't like carrots.
Yeah. And then we've also got my character who has a size large battle pangolin.
They have a battle pangolin.
As you do.
Pangolins are like one of my favorite animals.
They're great. And they have a good support benefit, so.
Yeah. They're second only to the Komodo dragon in my reckoning.
That's valid.
And in my defense, the main reason I like Komodo dragon is because they're really cool.
That's fair.
I mean, it's a giant lizard. How much? Also, they're fast and they have a poisonous bite. Like, it's a dragon. I'm sorry, that thing is a dragon.
Yeah. I could have brought a capybara, but I didn't think that was thematically appropriate.
Imagine being the first human to show up on that island and being like, oh, holy fuck.
Wait, holy fuck, what? The capybara?
No. I mean, the first person to see a capybara must have been very confused too.
Yeah.
Oh, the dragons.
Oh, the dragons.
The dragons. Because they live on like one remote island
Oh, I didn't know that.
in the South Pacific.
As you do.
So, like, they live on Komodo.
Makes sense.
So, like, imagine being the first humans to show up there and there's, like, literally a monster.
Yeah.
Like, not even, like, like, that's literally just a monster.
Yep. You know, as you do.
Seed thieves, huh? That's what we're fighting?
I mean, it's electricity against birds. It should be super effective if Pokemon has taught me anything.
I'm sorry.
Is that not what you were expecting to hear today?
That's not what I was expecting to hear today.
That's valid.
Should be super effective if Pokemon has taught me anything.
You jerk.
What happened?
You're a dick.
Oh.
Also tried to steal
the
No,
cancer-
I went to
Answer
it
chest,
first.
ritual chest, right up. And you walked in front of me, and that's why I was like, hey, that's rude, because I had to step around you and actually cast the spell.
I didn't, like, okay, you gotta keep in mind that the speed on mine is not as good. So you were behind me on my computer, okay? You were not, like, visible to me on my screen.
Sorry, Onyx Rainsun is such a cool name.
That is a metal name.
A ward holds the door.
I'm
And what? Chantico Blue Air isn't.
That's
Cool.
also cool. I just heard Onyx Rain Sound and I was like, damn.
Get the charms back that the seed thieves stole. Also, look for the scattered charms that are still lost in the street.
Okay. Powerful ward guarding the door.
Select lost charm.
Oh, damn it. They're in really annoying locations.
Yay. Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Do they respawn quickly or no?
Don't know. Not too quickly, but not terrible.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, hey, there's another cantrip ritual chest.
If you want to fight over that one.
Well, it's empty, so.
oh perfect. So we don't need to fight.
You can still fight anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we also need to fight them.
Yes.
That's annoying.
Oh, the
It's
last.
the same people we just fought, right?
Yeah. Though there are some
yeah.
lost charms by these guys if you want to come get them. Hi.
Hi.
I was saying hi to your dad.
Oh.
He showed up in game next to me.
Yeah. We're just hanging.
We're chilling.
Well, in my defense,
We
I
are
am
sitting right next
I'm
to each
sitting
other.
next to you in real life.
That's
so
true.
I feel like that's an easy mistake to make on my part.
Understandable mistake.
No, that's valid.
And occasionally Leaf will just come up to me and say hi.
Me. I pressed the interact button. I said hi.
Yeah.
Squeed.
I am one charm short. Give me a
There's
second.
2 over by me and Charles.
Okay, I will go to you then. I am fascinated by the seed thieves for reasons I can't quite.
They're
work out.
Orpal.
They are Orpal. I love them.
How are you
Do
doing,
either of you
Rachel?
guys want the cantrip ritual chest?
I
I've got all the lost charms. Now I need to get the stolen charms.
We need to too.
all right. I am going to use my thing.
I will come open it too. Hi.
Hi.
Touch of magic. Or whatever it's called.
All right.
There we go.
Ooh. Fascinating. I got many things.
Let's fight.
Let's fight.
Zoop.
Zoop. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. I don't know what that's from.
My, oh my.
Yeah. What is that from?
I don't think
I
it's,
never knew in the first place.
I don't
heard
think
it
it's from anything. I just think it's a song.
Okay.
And I think it's from like an old musical.
Oh,
Yeah.
E.
You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't know. It's
You know, I couldn't tell you which one, but
Vibe.
Zippity doo dah from Song of the dot dot dot. Okay, do you want to tell me what
The dot 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 is?
what it's from? Song of the South. That's what it is.
Ah.
that's why we can't place it, right? Because they
Yeah.
don't show that anymore.
Because nobody's seen that musical
for reasons.
for good reasons.
Yep. Well, that I vaguely remember.
Oh, sorry. Is there a Hazel in the other chair?
No.
Oh.
I have.
Sorry, I just leaned directly into Emma's hair trying to see a cat.
Yeah, Leaf like leans over like they're gonna kiss me on the cheek,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "No, move aside so I can see the cat." I'm like, "Come on, man."
Priorities.
Priorities of cat.
I know. You know what I need to do? I need to go check for my mini.
You do.
As soon as we're done with stream, I'll go check.
And I will water plants.
Yeah. I I need to check and see. I think my Hero Forge mini is supposed to take a little while. Because, you know, they have to make the thing first. But...
And paint it and stuff.
Well, it's not painted, it's plastic. But that means it's a little more complicated to make. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, actually. I'm very curious.
Hopefully good.
I mean, I would assume... I've had good luck with Hero Forge in the past. I just haven't done this kind before.
Vibe.
Because, you know, this was a Christmas present, and I got to get the fancy version, and it's going to be awesome.
Very exciting.
Yeah. I sounded like a teenage girl there.
Yeah. Sometimes we all need to have our inner teenage girl energy.
Okay, I'm not stuck. It was a brief moment, but I'm not stuck.
That's good.
I got stuck on a rock. Could happen to anybody. Anybody at all on a flying bird.
The sneeze. I almost sneezed, but I didn't.
You've had a lot of almost sneezes today.
It's 2.
I know, but that's a lot for one day.
Yeah.
You know what the parrot looks, the boss looks like? You know the parrot, from, it lives on like one island in South America, and I forget South America.
Yeah.
But it's the one that had the egg that got smooshed and they put duct tape on it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of birds...
Oh, kakapo. It's a kakapo.
Speaking
You
of...
mean the thing the one that I gave you a ornament of for Christmas?
Oh my fucking
From
god.
New Zealand?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, it's still on the tree.
It's on the tree. It's literally like 5 feet away from me right now.
Yep.
Less. It's probably like 3 feet away.
Yep.
I'm embarrassing.
Aren't we all?
That's okay, not my finest moment.
It's like, it'd be one thing if you were pulling that fact out of thin air and be like, okay, that's an understandable mistake to make. But literally like 2 weeks ago, I gave you an ornament of a kakapo.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, this is from New Zealand.
That one's bad. That's not my fun. Well, and like the worst part is that like if I'd done it in front of anybody else, it probably would have like been able to like get away with it. But like you're literally the person who sent me the ornament.
Yep.
I have no
your spell.
excuse.
I mean, okay. To be fair, for context for chat and for Charles who have not seen it, they're these little like they're almost like bowling pin shaped
Yeah, they are
ornaments. They're these wooden ornaments and they're painted with vague features of the bird they're supposed to represent.
Yes.
So they don't particularly look like a kakapo. It's a green bird.
Yeah.
And I wrote kakapo on the bottom so that it was clear what type of bird it was.
Yes, there's that and a kiwi.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was gonna say, we saw a bird at the grocery store today.
We did. Somebody had a backpack, like one of those little like like cat carrier backpacks, but they put a little like or it had come with a little like bird perch on it, and they were like had their parrot like
Their little parakeet in there.
Yeah, I don't think it was a parakeet. It was too big.
True, but it was still like a littler bird.
It was definitely not like it wasn't like a big parrot.
It was like a sunbird or something.
Yeah. It was a smaller species of parrot at the grocery store.
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing.
We were going through like the foreign foods aisle where they have like stuff for tacos and pasta and ramen.
Yeah, because everyone knows
tortillas.
there's nothing more foreign than pasta.
Yes. And I just, out of the corner of my eye, this person with a very strangely shaped backpack walked past me.
Yeah.
And I turn around and I'm like, there's just a bird there.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was like, it was
It was
like
very calm.
It was a 20-something guy wearing the backpack, too.
Yeah.
I think he was there with his girlfriend.
Yes.
But like, or significant other?
I couldn't tell. I don't remember. I remember they had dyed hair.
Yeah, they had blue hair, and it was like fairly short, so. I'm
Could have
sorry,
been
but I kind of do see people with blue hair, and I'm like, they could have blue hair and pronouns.
Yes.
In fact, I'm sure they do, because everybody has pronouns. They came free with your gender. But
This is true.
Except for you, they came free with your lack of gender.
Yes. But that was an exciting thing at the grocery
It
store
was
today.
great. Well, and it was so clearly excited to be at the grocery store. Like, the bird looked very pleased.
Indeed.
I'm sure it's the best part of its week to get to go to the grocery store with its humans.
It's very fun.
We never take our cats to the grocery store.
I don't think they're allowed in.
I don't know. I've
They
seen
would
it.
steal all the tuna.
Well, you would put them in a backpack.
You get the cat backpack.
We don't have cat backpacks.
But we could.
I know. I'm saying you could each get one.
Yeah.
And you could walk to the grocery store together with your cat.
Our grocery store is quite a bit away.
Yeah. You just don't want to take Hazel in a backpack.
She would not appreciate the grocery store. I don't think.
Ivan would. I think Ivan would.
Yeah, I'm not offended by the thought of taking Hazel in a backpack. She's just very particular and likes to be the one in control.
Yeah, she would not be happy about it. Ivan, I think, would be chill.
He would be chill.
But Ivan is chill about everything.
Yep. He's chill about being scooped like the orange sherbet.
Yeah. I can put Ivan on my shoulder like he is a parrot.
Yeah.
And he will sit there.
Terrific work.
And we've discovered, especially like on the weekends, he'll sleep with Emma, but then when he knows I'm waking up, he'll come sleep on me. And then when he knows Emma's waking up, he'll go back to her.
Yeah, so he'll jump back and forth between us to make sure he's with both of us when we wake up.
It's very sweet. Except for when you wake up with him standing on your platter.
That is less than ideal.
Yeah.
Because he absolutely does. Just, that's his favorite spot.
Yep.
Maybe we're done after this fight.
What time is it?
It's 7:56.
Oh, yeah, we can be done.
Yeah.
I'm coming up on the hour.
Yeah, vibe. We can be done after this fight.
Yeah, we can finish up a little early today.
Not a big deal. We have to get things.
Yeah, we have to do things anyways, and
She said whomever defeats you can keep one of your eyes for good luck.
Oh, they want one of our eyes?
why do they want our eyes?
Good luck. Apparently.
I feel like our eyes are not lucky.
No.
We get into bad fuck-ups all the time in this game. Like,
Yeah, there is a very real possibility that we need, like, Coke bottle glasses with the amount of people were like, how did we not see that coming?
Yeah.
I definitely feel like that's true. Like, you remember the whole...
Oh, sorry, what is this spell?
These snake...
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
The zebra guy.
The zebra. Or maybe he was a giraffe, or an elephant, or a lion.
Yes.
Like, I with that one,
Cutesy stick tail.
yeah, exactly.
Our totally not evil best friend.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like if we had 20/20 vision, we might have been a little better equipped to handle that problem.
Maybe. Maybe we also weren't 12 to 14.
When I was 12, I was capable of recognizing that was not.
I mean, yes.
I was gonna say, I played this game and that world when I was in 12 to 14, when I was 12 to 14. I can confidently tell you that
You were not taken.
I was not taken in by that deception.
That's true.
And neither was Katie, who was probably about 8 at the time.
That's fair. I don't know, but our wizards are for like new to this world still.
There is no excuse for this except either unbelievable stupidity or bad eyesight.
Probably bad eyesight.
I think it's bad eyesight.
We probably lost our glasses when we got summoned.
That's very true. Doesn't your character have glasses? Yes, he does.
Oh yeah, he does.
You need a new
Oh,
prescription.
yeah.
I forgot that Quinn does have glasses.
You canonically have bad vision.
Yeah, he does.
You probably need a new prescription. You've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Your vision has gotten worse, and you have not been able to seek the appropriate medical attention.
Yeah. There are no eye doctors in the spiral.
There are no eye doctors in the spiral.
Sorry, I almost called it Wizard 101 land.
That's also acceptable.
Well, somebody
That
followed.
works.
Oh, that's right. Yes, my friend Haley followed like 2 days ago.
Nice.
Which, yay. I thought somebody followed like on stream and I missed it and I freaked out for a second.
Aw.
Is your dead lesbian good?
So, Dad, for context, Leaf has taken. Leaf accidentally called dead billionaire dead lesbian
Because I
about.
couldn't remember the word billionaire when we were buying more.
And so ever since they've been calling it dead lesbian.
Which was yesterday.
That is a crazy word replacement.
I am only one of those things,
Yeah.
in case Stream was wondering. You may take your pick as to which one it is.
No, what happened was I knew it was dead, and I couldn't remember what it was, but I knew Emma liked it, and Emma's a lesbian, so it's dead lesbian.
I would like to point out that my father also likes it,
I mean, yes, but you were there.
and he is not a lesbian.
Can you prove this? He is married to a woman.
That is an excellent point. Dad, are you a lesbian?
This is not the time to talk about it, Emma.
Alright, and there's nothing else in here we needed to grab.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
That was a great answer, Dad. Thank you.
Best answer.
You're
Whew.
Ha! It sounds like a decisive tell, John.
Cool, and that's what we were gonna end now.
Assuming his men haven't told him about your exploits
Yes.
Yes,
already.
that was the plan.
Cool. This was very fun.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Feel
gonna
like we made
leave
good-
the
good
Discord
progress.
now. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to watch stream. We should be live hopefully on Tuesday with something. Not sure what. Probably either Helldivers or art if I want to attempt to stream Helldivers again. Who am I following that's live? Nobody that I'm following is live, so I think we're just gonna end stream. See you guys later. Bye.